Today, we're going to be testing 3 different AI models on which one actually edits videos best. I'm putting all 3 of these against each other and ranking them by how the edits were done, motion graphics, and the time that it took to deliver the finished product. The models that I'm talking about are GPT 5.6 Soul, Fable 5, and Grok 4.5. I recorded this video just about a few hours ago, and I let them run for maybe about 2 hours. They didn't need that long to get the final product back to me, but I gave them that amount of time, and they all had the exact same prompt. They had full creative control of what they did with the video, and they got one shot to do it. And despite any sort of editing issues, they will get ranked based off of the one shot that they delivered. I'm actually very excited about this video because whatever model wins this is the model that's going to be editing my videos from here on out. And the video that you're watching, the one that does win, is going to get posted to my socials regardless of anything. I'm going to just, even if it's not perfect, the one-shot video is going to be uploaded no matter what. So let's get right into it. So here we have Fable 5 edit. We have the Grok 4.5 video, and then we have the GPT 5.6 Soul. I have not watched any of these. Like I've said, this is going to be just as surprising for you as it is for me. So we also have a scoreboard here. I made this scoreboard where we can put a little bit of notes. We're going to be able to rank them. Let's get right into it. Here we go. Today is our last day of using Fable 5 on our subscription plans. And here are the 4 things that I'm doing right now with it before it's gone. Number 1 is security. Fable 5 is the best model that I've ever seen. I look very pale in regards to security. I'm not sure why. Point blank, period. Oh, there was an editing issue. For keeping your shit safe. I even pointed it at my own stack, and it found several vulnerabilities. So before it leaves, have it tear through your code base looking for anything that could probably put you in some sort of security risk. And make sure it locks down anything it finds. Number 2 is I actually created my own whisper flow, which means I no longer need to be paying $15 a month for a subscription. Fable 5 literally built it to run on my computer automatically. This video is long. I don't have to pay for it. It's free of charge. And here's the thing. It works just as well. So Fable 5 can literally build you the exact same thing tonight. The third thing is your skills. Any sort of skills that you have downloaded or created yourself, there's a in there. Have Fable 5 refine them. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when Fable 5 refines these skills and you use those skills later on with a lesser model, those lesser models are going to have Fable 5 not a bad motion graphic that they otherwise wouldn't have. Not great. Meaning they're going to perform better. The 4th thing is design and UI. Fable 5 has literally the most creative yet amazing UI abilities and design abilities that I have personally ever seen in a model. So use this to clean up your ugly dashboards. Use this to clean up the UI and your CRM. Point it at it and max that shit out. We got 1 day left, so go get your hours in and let me know in the comments what you're going to be using this last day for. Okay, not terrible. There were about 4 to 5 video edits that I saw were wrong. The motion graphics are just the standard motion graphics that I usually use in my Claude Code skills. So I did tell it you have full creative freedom, but I guess it just decided to do what I've already had set for most of my videos. Sort of like the motion graphics. I don't like how pale I am in this one. But for Fable, there were 5 editing issues. So for now, I guess for every editing issue that I found, I'm going to -5. So I'm giving Fable about a 5 out of 10 in regards to editing. Motion graphics were okay. Like, it didn't really take creative control. It kind of just did what I thought I would like. And I don't know. I think it just thought too hard about it. And then the turnaround time, this one was the fastest. This one was about 23 minutes to get done. So we'll go ahead and give that a high ranking. We'll say 8. So that's what we got for now. Now let's see Grok. This is Grok 4.5. Let's get into it. We got 1 day left, so go get your hours in. And today is our last day of using Fable 5 on our subscription plans. And here are the 4 things that I'm doing. Yeah, I already don't like this. Before it's gone. Number 1 is security. Fable 5 is the best model that I've ever seen in regards to security. It is the best model for keeping your shit safe. I even pointed it at my own stack and it found several vulnerabilities. And make sure it locks down anything it finds. Number 2 is I actually created my own whisper flow, which means I no longer need to be paying $15
We're already at 3 edits.
A subscription.
3 editing errors.
So Fable 5 can literally build you the exact same thing tonight. The third thing is your skills. Any sort of skills that you have downloaded or created yourself, have Fable 5 refine them. Those lesser models are going to have Fable 5 skills.
Okay, that's
that
4.
Otherwise wouldn't have. Meaning they're going to perform better. Fourth thing is design and UI. Most creative UI abilities and design abilities that I have personally ever seen in a model. So use this to clean up your ugly dashboards, point it at it, and max that shit out. Let me know in the comments what you're going to be using this last day for.
Ooh.
Peace.
Well, I definitely thought that was the worst so far. That was significantly worse than Fable 5. Grok is not... That's not at all how I would like it to be cut. That's like using some kind of TikTok social media auto editor. I didn't really like that one at all. What are we going to rank this one? Here's the thing. The editing was actually good to a certain degree. It was not bad, just the standard editing. Not terrible. I found about like 2 to 3 errors with the editing, like cutting the clips, but I didn't like the look at the captions at all. I didn't like the look at the motion graphics at all. That was terrible. So, but I will give it a better rating. I would say 6 out of 10 for the actual editing of the video, like cutting the BS and cutting the mistakes. But other than that, like I'm gonna give it a solid 6 for this one. Motion graphics were absolutely atrocious. I would give it this a 3. I don't feel justified giving it more time than that. Also, this one took the longest. This one took 1 hour and 10 minutes to edit the entire video. And this was like a 4-minute video. It should never take that long. So I'm going to give it a 4 on editing so far. So last one up on the list is GPT 5.6 Soul. All right, let's watch it. Today is our last day of using Fable 5 on our subscription plans. And here are the 4 things music in the background I'm doing right now with it before it's gone. Number 1 is security. Fable 5 is the best model that I've ever seen in regards to security. I even pointed it at my own stack and it found several vulnerabilities. And make sure it locks down anything it finds. Number 2 is I actually created my own whisper flow, which means I no longer need to be paying $15 a month for a subscription. Fable 5 literally built it to run on my computer automatically, and I don't have to pay for it. So Fable 5 can literally build you the exact same thing tonight. The third thing is your skills. Any sort of skills that you have downloaded or created yourself, have Fable 5 refine them, meaning they're going to perform better. Fourth thing is design and UI. Use this to clean up your ugly dashboards. Use this to clean up the UI in your CRM. Max that shit out. We got 1 day left, so go get your hours. So at the end there, it actually made a mistake. It ended the video a little bit too soon, but that was like the first editing error that I actually saw. I wasn't a big fan of the colors of this, but I'm not ranking it based off of the specifics of the motion graphics, just the overall motion graphics. Like my preference, somebody would love this preference, the purple and the lime green. It's just not for me. But honestly, besides this needing to be moved down, there were about 2 overall errors with the motion graphics, but these were actually great. And the editing was so great. Wow. I'm very surprised, honestly. Overall editing was the best that I've seen so far. I would give that a 7.4. Motion graphics, I thought were great too. I'll give this a 7 as well. And then the turnaround time for this one was a little bit worse than this one. I think it took about 36 minutes to get done. So I'm gonna give it a 7. That's pretty damn good. GPT 5.6 coming in and winning this for sure by a long shot too. Also, God, that was a crazy face, but look how pale I look in the Fable 5 one. I really don't like that. It did something to the lighting here and filtered it just ever so slightly, made the face look much better. I think this one's our winner, just my personal opinion. But let me know in the comments what you think, which one you thought was the best. But that pretty much wraps up our little competition here. GPT 5.6 Soul takes the cake
for sure. I would say by a long shot, but I believe it could probably do an even better job if I focused on refining its skills, the skills that it has attached to it, and making it just even better and better. But it seems like GPT 5.6 can edit videos very, very well, at least short form videos. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys thought, what your personal preference was. But personally for me, GPT 5.6 definitely gets it done. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help me out. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.